If your legs feel heavier and weaker the moment you step out of bed, that is not just aging. Something is happening to your muscles overnight, and after 60, it accelerates far faster than most people realize. Your body attempts to rebuild muscle while you sleep, but one common bedtime mistake shuts that process down almost entirely. Ahead, the 2-minute fix and one surprising thing to eat before bed that could help protect your legs, your balance, and your independence. It starts with what is really happening to your body between midnight and morning. Most people over 60 feel it before they even reach the bathroom in the morning. The first step out of bed brings a rush of heaviness to the legs. Knees may feel stiff, the ankles do not bend quite right, and there is a moment of doubt before standing tall. For some, the simple act of walking to the kitchen or facing a flight of stairs feels like a bigger challenge than the day before. The loss of strength seems to arrive overnight, even though it has been building quietly for years. These early moments shape the rest of the day. When legs feel weak, it is harder to keep your balance. Getting up from a chair or climbing stairs can trigger worry about falling. Many notice that the first few steps are the hardest, and only after moving around does the body begin to loosen up. That stiffness and loss of confidence is not just a minor annoyance, it is a signal that something deeper is happening during sleep. This change is more than just aging. Healthy aging depends on keeping leg strength, preserving muscles, and staying steady on your feet. Yet every morning, it can feel like your muscles are shrinking faster than you expect. The truth is, what happens to your muscles overnight has a direct impact on how strong you feel at sunrise. Understanding this hidden process is the first step toward reclaiming easier movement, better balance, and more independence as the years go by. The answer is not found in medical jargon or complicated routines, but in simple daily choices that support muscle recovery during sleep and protect your independence. While the body rests, the muscles are far from idle. Each night, sleep triggers a long stretch without food, typically 10 to 12 hours. During this time, the muscles run on reserves, quietly breaking down more than they rebuild. In younger years, this isn't much of a problem. The body's natural repair crew works quickly, patching up worn muscle fibers and restoring strength by morning. But after 60, that overnight recovery starts to falter. The science behind this shift comes down to how older muscles respond to the signals that drive repair. As the years pass, muscle cells become less sensitive to the usual cues from food and hormones. Even when the right building blocks are available, the body doesn't use them as efficiently. Nighttime is especially challenging. The peaks of growth hormone that once surged during deep sleep now appear weaker and less frequent. Instead of a strong signal to rebuild, the message gets muffled. This means that for seniors, the hours between dinner and breakfast are a window when muscle loss quietly accelerates. The process is subtle, just a small drop each night, but over weeks and months it adds up. That's why so many older adults wake up feeling like their legs are heavier, their steps less steady, and their muscles a little smaller than the day before. Researchers have a word for this slow shrinking of muscle: sarcopenia. It's one of the main reasons balance and mobility decline after 60. But the root cause isn't just age, it's how the body handles overnight recovery. When the repair crew slows down, muscles lose ground, and the effects show up first thing each morning. Understanding this hidden nightly process is key to protecting strength, supporting healthy aging, and giving seniors the best chance to move freely for years to come. For years, the advice has been to stop eating after dinner. No snacks, no calories, nothing but water until breakfast. This habit is often praised as a healthy choice, something that helps with weight control and digestion. Yet for people over 60, this old rule can quietly work against muscle preservation and overnight recovery. The real problem is not late-night eating, it is letting the body go to bed without the support it now needs to hold on to strength. After 60, the body's natural repair process slows down. Muscles become less responsive to the signals that tell them to rebuild. When the overnight fast stretches from dinner until breakfast, It means muscles go 10 or even 12 hours with no fresh fuel. In younger years, this gap does not matter much, but as the years add up, the difference is felt every morning. Weak legs, trouble climbing stairs, and a sense that muscles are shrinking faster than they should. What makes this mistake so sneaky is that it looks like a good habit. The advice to avoid food late at night came from a time when weight loss was the main goal, not muscle preservation. But the needs of healthy aging are different. For seniors, missing the chance to support muscle recovery during sleep can make the morning crash worse. The legs feel heavier, balance is shakier, and it takes longer to move with confidence. This is not a personal failure or a lack of willpower. It is simply a mismatch between old advice and new science. The good news is that this hidden bedtime mistake is easy to fix. With a small change in routine, it is possible to protect leg strength, support muscle recovery during sleep, and start each day feeling steadier and stronger. A simple bedtime routine can help protect leg strength and make mornings feel lighter. The entire process takes just 2 minutes and can be done right at the bedside or next to a sturdy chair. No equipment, no gym clothes, and no complicated moves, just a brief signal to the muscles that matter most for rising, balance, and stair climbing. Start by sitting tall in a sturdy chair. Place your feet flat on the floor. Slowly stand up, then sit back down with control. Repeat the sit-to-stand motion 8 times. If standing is difficult, use the armrest for support or aim for 6 repetitions. For those who need even more support, practice seated heel taps, lifting your heels and pressing them down for about 40 seconds. Next, stand and hold the back of the chair or a rail for balance. Rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels as high as comfortable. Lower back down. Do 10 calf raises. If balance feels unsteady, keep both hands on the chair and limit the height of each lift. Even 6 calf raises can be enough to send the right signal. Now, march gently in place for 30 seconds. Lift each knee just a little, keeping your steps slow and steady. If marching while standing is too challenging, march your feet while seated. This keeps the hip and ankle muscles active without risk of losing balance. Finish with a light stretch. While seated or standing, reach one leg forward and gently flex your ankle, holding for 10 seconds on each side. Move slowly, never forcing the stretch. Focus on feeling the muscles wake up, not on reaching a certain distance. Throughout the routine, safety comes first. Always keep a hand on a stable surface. Stop if you feel dizzy, short of breath, or unsteady. This is not a workout. The goal is not to break a sweat or build muscle overnight. The goal is to remind your legs, hips, and ankles that they are needed even while you sleep. Just a few minutes sends a powerful message to the body. Keep these muscles strong, keep them ready for tomorrow. For those with more limited mobility, the entire routine can be done seated. Heel taps, gentle knee lifts, and supported sit-to-stands all count. The important thing is consistency, doing the routine each night right before bed to help preserve muscle and support healthy aging. This quick habit paired with smart senior nutrition helps guard against muscle loss after 60 and supports overnight muscle recovery during sleep. It's a small investment with a big payoff. Steadier steps, easier mornings, and more confidence in your strength after 60. A 2-minute routine is only half the story. What you eat right before bed can make all the difference in how strong your legs feel when you wake up. For seniors, the hours between dinner and breakfast are the longest stretch without food. That is when muscles quietly lose more protein than they rebuild. The goal is not to eat a heavy meal late at night. Instead, it is about giving your body the right kind of fuel at the right time to help protect leg strength and support healthy aging. The key is protein timing. Research shows that having a small, protein-rich snack within 30 minutes of bedtime can help slow down muscle loss after 60. The science behind this is simple. While you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. But after 60, the usual signals that tell your muscles to rebuild are weaker. That is where a bedtime snack comes in. It provides the building blocks your muscles need to recover during sleep and helps you wake up with steadier steps. One nutrient stands out. Leucine acts like a switch, telling your muscles it is time to start repairing and rebuilding. Getting enough leucine in your evening snack can make your overnight recovery more effective. This is especially important for muscle preservation and maintaining strength after 60. The process your body uses to fix and grow muscle is called muscle protein synthesis. It is the repair crew that works while you rest. In younger years, this process runs smoothly, but as you age, it needs a stronger signal to get going. That is why what you eat before sleep matters more than ever. The good news is you do not need anything fancy. Greek yogurt and cottage cheese are both packed with high-quality protein and are easy to keep on hand. A small bowl of Greek yogurt, a serving of cottage cheese, or a banana with a tablespoon of nut butter are all practical choices. They are soft, simple, and do not require any cooking. Each of these options delivers enough protein and enough leucine to support overnight muscle recovery in seniors. Aim for a snack that provides 30 to 40 grams of protein. This amount has been shown in studies to boost overnight muscle repair by more than 20% in older adults. For those concerned about digestion or appetite, even a half portion is better than nothing. The main thing is to make this a daily habit. Combined with the 2-minute bedtime routine, this small change in senior nutrition can help protect muscle health, support easier mornings, and keep you moving confidently as the years go by. Peer-reviewed studies confirm that a bedtime protein snack can help older adults improve their overnight muscle recovery. Research in healthy men over 60 found that having about 40 grams of slow-digesting protein, like casein, within half an hour of going to bed raised overnight, muscle rebuilding by roughly 22% compared to a placebo. This means the body's repair crew gets a stronger signal to keep muscles from shrinking while you sleep. The results are clear in the lab. More building, less breakdown during the night, and a better chance of waking up with steadier legs and fewer complaints of morning stiffness. But it's important to set realistic expectations. The strongest evidence is for what happens inside the muscle, not for instant visible changes in size or strength after just a few nights. Studies show that the main benefit is a steady, gradual improvement when the routine is followed consistently, night after night. Over weeks, this can add up to better muscle preservation and healthier aging, but the change is subtle. People who stick with the routine for a month or more are more likely to notice easier mornings and improved leg strength, but results vary from person to person. Safety always comes first. Anyone with kidney disease, recent surgery, or severe balance problems should talk to a healthcare provider before adding extra protein or starting any new movement routine. For most healthy adults, the combination of a small bedtime snack and gentle movement is well tolerated, but it's wise to get medical advice if there's any doubt. This honest look at the research helps set the stage for real, lasting progress without over-promising or skipping over important caution. Real progress does not always show up in the mirror or on a bathroom scale. For most people over 60, the first signs that a new bedtime routine is working appear in the small victories of daily life. Climbing stairs feels less daunting. Standing up from a chair takes less effort. Morning stiffness fades a little sooner, and the legs feel lighter with each passing week. These are the moments that matter, the ones that quietly restore confidence and independence. The best way to notice these changes is to track them. Start with a simple plan. On your first day, sit in a sturdy chair and see how many times you can stand up and sit down in 30 seconds. Write down the number or time yourself and record how long it takes to complete 8 repetitions. This is your baseline. Next, pay attention to how you feel when you climb stairs. Can you make it up a full flight without stopping? Do your legs feel shaky, or do you need to grab the railing? Jot down a quick note about your comfort or the number of stairs you can climb before needing a break. Finally, rate your morning stiffness on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the stiffest. This quick weekly score will help you spot patterns that might otherwise go unnoticed. Repeat these checks on day 7, day 14, and again at the end of 30 days. The numbers do not need to be perfect. What matters is the trend. Many will find that stairs become less of a challenge, and the sit-to-stand count rises slowly over time. Some will notice that morning stiffness drops from a 4 to a 2, or that the first steps out of bed feel steadier. These practical improvements are the real markers of muscle preservation and healthy aging. They signal that the body is responding to better overnight recovery and smarter senior nutrition. It is important to keep expectations grounded. Most people will not see dramatic before and after changes in just a month. Muscles do not rebuild overnight, and strength after 60 is won through consistency, not shortcuts. Instead, look for the small wins, easier movement, less worry about falling, and a growing sense of control over your own strength. These are the benefits that matter most for daily life. A tracking plan turns guesswork into clear progress. It helps you notice the quiet gains that come from protecting leg strength and supporting muscle recovery during sleep. By checking in every week, you stay motivated and focused on what matters, moving with confidence, holding on to your independence, and enjoying the freedom that comes with strong, reliable legs. The next 30 days are not about chasing perfection. They are about building a foundation for lasting muscle health and a more active future. Right now, more than 1 in 3 adults over 60 faces muscle loss that quietly undermines independence. But even small changes like a 2-minute routine and smart bedtime nutrition can tip the balance towards stronger mornings. Healthy aging isn't luck, it's action. The choice to preserve strength after 60 starts tonight, and every step you take makes tomorrow a little easier. Share your story or questions below. Your experience matters.